my fellow fighters and the people of the world. When I started exposing that Floyd Shivambu'S party, Mayibuye, is under siege and there is an ongoing infiltration that is happening, many people doubted my intel, they doubted my brilliance. But I, as decent Q, I never doubted the intel, even though you guys doubted me for giving you the intel. Today I'm being vindicated, but I will make a special video of me congratulating myself for being vindicated, and I will explain certain things which I won't explain in this video. Today I have proof, confession, and this is still one person. There's still gonna be many to confess something like this. That Mayibuye is being infiltrated by Ubaba and Julius Malema. AFF and MK party has infiltrated that thing. Watch this. This is Madam Nolubaba Lomcinga. After a threat of her being expelled, she's saying this, replying to Floyd Shivambu. I respond with truth and courage. I acknowledge the statement of the Africa Mayibuye movement and release my official response. I remain a proud member of both the Umkhonto weSizwe Party and Africa Mayibuye movement. I cannot be condemned for meeting Ubaba, President Jacob Zuma. And then of course here there's a letter wara explaining whatever. And then this is her membership of Africa Mayibuye. If you guys can see here, this is her membership and it's written official member. It's valid from 2025 up until 2026. I guess it's a 1-year membership. And then this is her membership of MK Party, which is gonna end 2027. So I was the first one to tell you guys that stay tuned. Sazokhala. And this is just one confirmation of truth in the big scheme of things. And I remember the other day, before MK Party started to become a conversation in Floyd Shivambu'S party, I told you guys that expect an announcement. I don't know if you guys remember. I told you expect an announcement in relation to MK Party and Floyd Shivambu'S party. I told you about next week, but it happened sooner than I expected. But it still happened. That means the plan I have, the plans of this whole thing, the intel that I was given, and trust me when I tell you, there is more coming. I told you that expect, and I told you guys this. I told you expect an announcement in relation to the MK Party with Floyd Shivambu'S party. Today, someone is telling you that they are still a member of Umkhonto weSizwe and they are also a member of Floyd Shivambu'S party and they have a dual membership. Why did I tell you to expect this? Is because of what I've always been telling you. Ziokhala there. You guys are not ready. You're not sure. And me, I'm very sure. Hence, I'm always telling you, stay tuned. Next, this is what is going to happen. I'm going to tell you the next step, what is going to happen and what you guys should expect. But not now, as time goes. So, and I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember in one of the videos I did, I think it was 2-3 days ago, I told you that that man is everything they say he is. That man is dangerous when it comes to political strategy. You never believed me. Now, Floyd's party is having to expel Madam Nolubaba Lomcinga. Of course, not expelling her from the party, but expelling her from the duties. They are saying they're still under investigations. They want to take it through a disciplinary process within the Mayibuye party, but they're also going to speak that on a separate video because that needs its own video on its own. Now I'm telling you about, now I'm confirming it now. I'm no more trying to give you hints. Mayibuye party is heavily infiltrated by EFF and MK party. And I remember when I started this thing, you guys thought it was a conspiracy. I never thought it was a conspiracy because the signs were already there The writing was already on the wall when I started seeing a lot of members of MK Party joining there. So a lot of members claiming they're from EFF, some of them were from the EFF, joining there. And then I was like, okay, cool. They're joining Floyd. And then I got the memo, the plan of this whole thing. Of course, it was brief. I got it. And then the brief, of course, this thing is not something, there's no agreement, whatever. Allegedly, I got this thing in my dreams. You know, I dreamed about it. I dreamed about it. You guys already know. Allegedly. So this memo that I got in my dream, because I dream a lot, it was saying infiltration in process, but it's still upcoming. So if infiltration is in process, but it's still upcoming, that must be scary for you to hear that. I could say a lot of things. I choose not to, because I made a promise to myself and you guys that, and I will keep this promise. I will only comment on things that avail themselves to the public. I won't break anything, mina ngogwam. Nizozibonela nina. But trust me when I tell you, zisazokhala, bazolila. You guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. So now, Madam Nolubabolo Mcinga, she's saying that, yeah, now she's still a member of the MK party. She's still a member of Floyd Shivambu'S party, and she has a dual membership. And sometimes she goes and meet Obaba and talk to Obaba. Hence, in the MK party, hence in the Mayibuye Abo Floyd, they saw that as if maybe her going to meet with Obaba is sort of like she's becoming a spy in the party. But one thing they're not telling you is that she's not the only one who has been meeting with MK party people. And she's not the only one who has been meeting with EFF people. So is all those people going to be expelled like her and taken to the disciplinary? No, they're going to try and protect their party, because majority of people who are part of this thing of meeting with EFF leaders and MK party leaders while being in Mayibuye, they're not known in public and they're not close to power like Madam Nolubabolo Mcinga is. She was the DP, so they had to make an example. So maybe those other people, they're going to be dealt with internally, and they're not going to make it public that they are dealing with certain people who they believe to be part of an infiltration strategy. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm telling you. Hey, and I told you, yes, I told you. And I told you guys we'll be here. And we are here now. Do you see? We are here, guys. Like I told you, we'll be here. Now we are here. Say the stories of dual memberships. Now the stories of, hey, you're a spy, hey, President Jacob Zuma. Everything I told you, all the hints I gave you, the picture is coming. And I told you 2 days back that expect something, press conference. But this is not press conference, but it's a press release statement. Expect something in relation to Floyd's party and Mayibu. I literally said that. I told you that. Exactly those words. Expect a press conference in relation to Floyd's party and Mayibu. Happened exactly the way I told you. Believe me when I tell you. As in, let me not even tell you. But it is what it is, guys. We thank you very much. Thank you.